In the Field updates on Market Journal are supported by the Nebraska Corn Board. The U.S. Department of Agriculture projected a big jump in winter wheat harvesting here in Nebraska over the past week. Harvest is now estimated by USDA at 70% complete. We'll begin today's show by heading out to western Nebraska and checking in on dryland wheat grower Andrew Terrell.
This week's In the Field update, we're checking in on wheat harvest out here in the panhandle of Nebraska. Andrew, kind enough to join us as we're just to the east of Angora, north of Bridgeport, south of Alliance. And Andrew, catching you as you guys are in the field, just getting started with your wheat harvest. How are things going thus far?
Oh, I'm hoping it gets better from here.
Let's back up, talk about the growing season for your winter wheat crop this year. How did you fare moisture-wise leading to where you're at now harvest?
We had some timely rains. We've had moisture. It's been adequate, but we could always use a little more.
As you've gotten into this field, yield-wise, is it what you were hoping for?
Not yet. Not yet. First of it was really poor, but it's getting better as we go.
You shared me. Primarily, you have dry land wheat, and out here in the panhandle, you really got to be hoping for those timely rains. The typical year, what does your wheat yield?
30, 35 is probably pretty average.
Yep. So this year, looking so far, what you've been in, about that average or a little above?
I think we can get there.
Okay. Well, tell me about the farming operation. How long have you been involved?
Since I was a kid, but I come back to the farm in probably 15, 16. I worked in town as a mechanic and then come back to the farm and help my dad and got some ground rented and have some cows and whatnot.
Did you always know you wanted to farm?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep, since I was a little kid.
Yeah. You guys have the wheat that's behind us, ready to harvest now. What else do you have for crops?
I have oat and barley mix for some forage, some sorghum sedan for forage.
Okay. How are those crops looking?
The oats and barley look really good. The sorghum we got put in here the first of the month, and it's coming up. It went into pretty good moisture, so it should be all right.
On last week's show, we saw some hail damage in central Nebraska where you guys are out here in the panhandle. I guess we'll knock on wood while talking about that, but where do you sit at the moment? Anybody catching hail?
We caught a little bit at my dad's house. It banged it up a little bit, so we'll see. It's going to be the last we cut since it got hurt a little.
Some people look forward to harvest. Others just ready to get through once they get started. Where do you fall in that spectrum?
It was hard to get ready this year, I guess, with the crop prices, but it's something I enjoy. I like getting the weed out and doing the combine. And
what else do you want to mention? I haven't had the chance to ask you about yet, Andrew.
That's probably about it. I just enjoy the farming. I enjoy the whole aspect, the life of it.